The Lakers. You got Dennis, which that was one thing they needed last year. They needed a guy in the last 5 minutes can get their own basket, and someone who can create their own, which was the Lakers' problem for the most part, that you have LeBron and AD, and then from there, everyone relied on them, to get them open. So then you had a bunch of ball watchers, people just sitting in the corners, atmosphere, Now you have someone who can actually go get his own shot, which takes eyes off of everyone else, because if this guy can go rogue and get into that lane and score at will, now you have to reshift your whole defense, which helps out everyone else now. So I think that was a very good move by them. Stealing Trez was, like, I remember I heard someone say, well, Trez played bad, in small ball and this and this. Well, yeah, I'm pretty sure it was bad for your small ball because it was him at center, and then you have your shooting guard playing power forward and your other shooting guard playing power forward or small forward, and then you have your small point guard playing two guard, and then your combo guard playing point. Yeah, you guys are fucking small. That's, but Lakers small is a whole different small, because you have Trez as the 5 with Anthony Davis 6'11" at the power forward, and LeBron 6'10" and a half with his shoes on an NBA court at the small forward. That is a very big small ball lineup. So that was a very powerful move by them. And then you lose Dwight, which you lose athleticism, speed,
size,
that bang power that you really need to keep people out of the lane. You lose that, but then you gain Marc Gasol, smart, scorer, does play defense, just not athletic, but he knows how to occupy that paint. So it's like having a older Jokic. So I can't say which is better, but it's one of those where you didn't downgrade, because you lose athleticism, you gain a half court, player who can make great decisions.
And what you said, especially as a champion, first of all, they definitely stole 6th man of the year at that contract was a great deal for them. And what they did stylistically, getting rid of Dwight, saying that we're going to have a big, but he's a small big, but recognize what they have with AD, they're unleashing that. And then they can backfill that with Gasol, who, he's a little older, like you said, but he is that coach on the floor too, and crafty still.
Yeah. What's so funny? I don't think they planned on losing Dwight. I think Dwight just signed because Trez is coming as a 4 or 5. He's coming in as a 4 or 5 as a backup. So when Dwight left, they had to actually go get a center, and that's where Mark came in at. So they could have had Trez and Dwight.
That would have been
So that's what I said. It's one of those where you don't really